again, sizing up Murphy. Drives, floats, hangs, and scores on the turnaround. J-Dub way behind the three-point line and hits way behind the three-point line. Got blocked. What a rejection by Holmgren. Standing tall like a wall.
This is Dart. You're listening to the Uncontested.
What is up, and welcome to the Uncontested Podcast, coming to you Sunday, December 22nd. Happy holidays, everybody. We're brought to you by the Blue Wire Podcast Network and the homies over at Prairie. Got a Prairie hat on. You can't tell them because it's backwards, but it's from Prairie. I promise you. JD and I spent a little bit of time at Prairie yesterday. It's a good place. You guys should go buy some beer. They got a bunch of Christmas beers, Justin.
Yes.
Would you like to tell them about the Christmas
Did you want more
beers,
than that? They
Sure.
have so many Christmas beers. My personal favorite right now is the caramel apple treat.
Ooh.
So good. If you love a sour, if you love apples, if you love caramel, can't go wrong. They also have like Christmas bomb, which is also A+, a classic, the opposite end of the spectrum, like chocolate and coffee and all that deliciousness, both delightful and everything in between.
There you go. Go get yourself, or someone you love, some Prairie Christmas beers for this holiday season. They will appreciate it. I'm joined by I'm the host, Jacob Niffen, by the way. I'm joined by the homies, JD Silva.
Fellas.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
We also have Justin Peabody here.
Hello, everybody.
Goated.
I once mailed a baby alligator to me ex-wife. You can make me spit out my eggnog. For those not on the stream, this is the Clark Griswold Moosehead mug filled with some delightful Brahms eggnog.
That's insane.
Brahms eggnog. We got a lot to talk about tonight, gentlemen. It is the holiday season, so we will be enjoying some holiday festivities on the show tonight. It's a shame Nick's not here. Taylor is dealing with the little boy. So hopefully, what about the little boy? I think he's trying to put the little boy to bed. That sounds like a euphemism. So hopefully we'll get Taylor at some point. Nick is out. But we're going to enjoy some holiday festivities on the show tonight. We have some things to celebrate, gentlemen.
Is
Indeed.
Nick the Ebenezer Scrooge of the Uncontested?
You
froze for a second there, and I didn't see your mouth moving, and I thought it was another sounder.
Can you imagine if I had that queued up? I'm creating my own sounders in private and just queuing them up whenever.
Just for fun.
You know what? Since Nick's not on the show, I have a surprise segment for you guys we'll do later.
Oh.
Okay.
Specifically because Nick's not here?
No, but JD just got me got the wheels turning. Good job, JD.
Yes. Okay.
My personal goat, Alex Caruso, my twin, has agreed to an extension. We'll dive into that.
How much money do you get for that?
I better get a photo at least while I'm out east with the team. Jay Will off the injury report. We'll talk that as well. But before we dive into everything, Justin, we do need an update on the coaching career. We
don't, though. The Coach of the Year campaign took a minor setback this weekend.
Oh no!
We suffered our first defeat of the season, a hard-fought 9-6 finish. It was tough. Much like the year the Thunder went through the Plagues of Egypt season and had no players, we had 5 players at tip-off for this one. And up until literally about a minute before tip, it was just me and my son on the court. And the ref was like, Coach, you got a team? And I said, I think so. Meanwhile, the other team, it reminded me of like Little Giants. The other team had 10 deep, like before we even walked in the gym. They were running layup lines and like doing sprints and like doing actual drills before the game. And it just wasn't our day. I think if we had been at full strength, we could have given them a run for their money, but we got to bounce back after the holidays.
That's why you play 82.
Swipe lady
well,
too.
hopefully not.
Sometimes you lose to the Grizzlies by 70+ points.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes
We
you're
should
in
we
the
should
conference
make
finals.
Justin do post game pods.
No. Nick, I think used Chat GPT to make a
Yes,
fake
press release.
post game press release after that.
Yes.
It was pretty
Uh-huh.
good. It was pretty well done.
Nick's a little bit of a slut for the Chat GPT.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
All right. We'll get to the Christmassy stuff, I promise. But holiday stuff. We celebrate all holidays here.
Oh, okay.
No judgment.
I look forward to the Kwanzaa segment.
I don't have a Kwanzaa or a
Hanukkah?
Hanukkah. No menorahs on the show tonight.
Looks like we don't celebrate all holidays after all.
Yep.
Apologies to the Jewish brethren out there. Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
Speaking of Jewish brethren,
Wow.
Alex Caruso signed a
that.
4-year, I want to make sure I get this right, 4-year, $81 million extension today. He became extension eligible with the Thunder yesterday, the 21st. I sat next to my cell phone yesterday like a crackhead sits next to crack rocks. I was ready. I don't know if they do that, but I was I was
think they
ready to
usually
go.
sit next to them.
they don't usually sit next to
Yeah,
him.
they just smoke them, I think. I was not smoking my phone, but I was ready
This is
for the AC
ridiculous.
extension. Did not happen yesterday. It hit late this evening, about 5-ish, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, about 6-ish. The Alex Caruso news comes out. 4-year extension with the Thunder, $81 million, about an average of $20 million per year. Justin, JD, I just realized it's the 3 J's tonight.
Triple J.
That's
Wow.
what I had. We're better than that bastard.
We should try to own that nickname.
We should. Good thing it's not one letter farther down the alphabet. But how do we feel about the how do we feel about the AC extension?
This probably proves that my brain is fundamentally broken because one of my first thoughts was, oh, that's about what we paid Victor Oladipo in the 2017 NBA season. He got a 4 for 85 extension. That's what one of the first things I thought was that.
Interesting.
So then I was like, oh, that's pretty damn good value now.
You want to know
Yeah.
what? So funny you should say that because my head went to a similar place. I think I've told this story before that when I interned for the Thunder, I got to go to the press conference where Kevin Durant signed his first contract extension. That was 5 years, $86 million. That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Yeah, the money is moneying these days. Beyond that, it's awesome. Like I think we all expected it. Awesome to lock it in. Probably something that was at least agreed to in some form, in principle when the trade happened. I don't know that you make that trade unless you feel really good about making this deal today. Nice to get it locked in. I think a really cool full circle moment. I saw some tweets about it. This is not a totally unique thought, but going from Oklahoma City Blue G League Alex Caruso with head coach Mark Daigneault to full circle, like signing a big deal with the Thunder to stay here long term with head coach Mark Daigneault, like a really cool full circle moment for the organization. Nice that they get to kind of cap it off this way. Also saw someone say that which we know is a big if in today's NBA, but if Caruso finishes this deal, that'd be 5 years in Oklahoma City, which would be the longest tenure he had on any team. Kind of a cool footnote as well.
Definitely. In the ESPN story on Caruso, some interesting stats. Caruso ranks second in the NBA this season in field goal percentage allowed as the contesting defender among players to contest at least 150 shots. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
This next one, I'm going to be real honest with you. It's a bunch of words that I don't know what they mean.
Is this like a Taylor stat?
Yes. He also ranks second in points per direct pick allowed as the ball handling defender among players to defend 115 on-ball screens.
Throw that sumbitch into Chat GPT.
If
I
you
have
say
no clue
so.
what that means.
I'm not sure
No
what that
clue what
means.
that means.
Sounds really good.
I
He's a
keep
good-
those kind of stats on my kids' YMCA team too.
I
That's
was
like when
told
I'm
there'd
trying
be
to
no math.
win a Twitter argument with stats. Come back with that.
Super awesome that he got the extension. I think, like Justin said, this was probably agreed to, at least in principle, right when the trade happened, before the trade happened. But I know he hasn't shot the ball great in Oklahoma City, but he's definitely coming around. Like more recently has been much, much better. I don't know. It feels like an insanely good fit, especially when you see some of the stories that have come out, specifically Jake Fisher recently, on what type of offers the Bulls got for AC.
Yeah.
Like multiple firsts and
Yeah.
Moses Moody.
Right? Like the deal will always be something that gets evaluated, and I think that the evaluation changes over time. But to put it in that context of they got Alex Caruso without giving up any picks is still phenomenal. I think his fit will continue to evolve, right? Like the offense has not been as consistent as I think we've hoped for. I think that continues to evolve, especially when, like we've seen so many times, or said so many times, when we see this team in its final form, what Alex Caruso looks like in that full rotation, I think it'll be really, really awesome. I did see a tweet. I can't remember who it was now, but it was some national NBA personality who was saying he, quote, hasn't loved the fit for Caruso so far, but this was a good extension. And I'm like, how do you not love the fit?
Watch basketball, buddy.
like again, the only thing you can knock is the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, he fits like a glove, and he defends like a glove too. Like it's a perfect fit.
So, of the previous 10 games, Alex has only played in 6. But in those 6, 44% from the field, 37% from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, half a block, and a plus 6.3, which would rank him 6th on the team.
Yeah, he's clearly so impactful, like all the time that he's on the court. And I do like that. You know, there was a while where I was like, well, he should start over Lou Dort because he's a better player. I like the role that he's in right now and the minutes he's getting right now because it feels like he can be like at peak effectiveness for, although he doesn't play a ton of minutes in comparison to like a regular starter. He's so impactful in those minutes.
You think those minutes are going up come playoff time?
Yes, I do.
He's currently, over those past 6, he is playing 21 minutes a game.
Now that will probably have to come with better shooting percentages, but
the percentage is coming up.
Yeah,
I think the beginning of the season really tanked it.
Yeah.
I think getting the over under at playoff games for Caruso at 26.5 minutes a game.
I'd take the over.
I kind of would take the over
too.
Also.
I think he's top 7 rotation guy.
I think come playoff time, I think we're starting to get more of a taste of Alex Caruso in the closing lineup.
Yes.
And I think come playoff time, you're going to see that even more.
Agreed. I think come playoff time, your starting 5 is Shea, Dort, Dub, Chet, Hart.
Yep.
And I think Alex is probably the first guy off the bench. I think you see a bench rotation of Alex, Kaysen, Isaiah Joe. Like I
that might be it. Like it's something like that.
He's gonna play 9 or 10 deep in the playoffs. We all know it.
All know
it.
Probably.
You're probably right.
Usman Jang's gonna get some playoff burn. Dylan Jones is gonna get some playoff burn.
Don't you dare.
AJ Mitchell is gonna get some playoff
He probably
burn.
will.
AJ's been good.
AJ has been good.
Okay, we could sit here and talk forever about Alex Caruso because he's my GOAT.
Oh, I do have to end with this. My mom sent me a pic today. She happened to be at the Target by Quail Springs and saw the Thunder players doing their holiday assist where they do a little shopping spree with some families at Target. She sends me 3 pictures. One of Jay Will, who she let me get the quote right. Jay Will.
Does mom listen to the pod?
No, she doesn't.
Mom, come on.
Mom's a ball, not a ball knower, but she loves the Thunder. The last picture was of Jay Will, and quote, "I don't know who the last one is." Second picture was Lou Dort. She said it was the back of Lou Dort specifically. And then the first one, description, thought it looked a lot like you. Photo, Alex Caruso. If Mom did listen to the pod, she'd know that is your domain, Jacob.
Yes.
It's my brother.
I said, Mom, he's balder than a cue ball. I hope that doesn't look like me.
That's rude.
He's with us in spirit at all times.
He is. Another Thunder player had some news today. Jaylin Williams, J. Will, the big man with the big smile, no longer on the injury report, boys. Meaning he is available to play his first game of the season.
It's about
tomorrow
dang
night
time.
in Paycom against the Washington Wizards. I was talking to Patreon subscriber and fan of the show. Hey, if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, do it. If you don't want to subscribe to the Patreon,
don't.
Still subscribe.
Oh,
You'll like it eventually.
Do it anyway.
There's a QR code over
so close.
over there for you to scan, or you can just go to patreon.com/theuncontested and sign up. We have a great time over there. I think you guys should join. But Patreon subscriber and longtime listener Brennan was texting me today. Feels like a targeted return date for J-Will, does it not? Back after a road trip.
Yep.
After the in-season tournament stuff. First game back home.
Against the
holidays.
Wizards.
Against the Wizards. It feels like this one might have been targeted as a return date.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. Missed 27 games.
That's what I was going to say. It's been a long time coming. I feel like we've gotten used to. It seems like lately, this is just a gut feeling, not something based on any facts, but like Thunder players are typically returning like on the earlier side of things from injuries. And this one just felt like we maximized the, what was it? Was it 4 to 6 weeks originally or 6 to 8?
I think it was 4 to 6, and then there was a re-aggravation.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have fully maximized that return window, and so it's just felt like it's drug on forever. It'll be great to see him back. I hope he looks like the J-Will that we've seen at his peak. My biggest fear is like from the times that we've seen this in the past, like JRE comes to mind.
I always think about that.
Where JRE was awesome. We were hyped about him. Jacob called him the next Nick Collison. And then he gets hurt and comes back and just was literally never the same. I hope that's not the case. I hope that the fit is there. The opportunity is still there. And I think that is, if you're looking for a silver lining of the Chet Holmgren injury, then maybe the fact that J-Will can have an opportunity to get his sea legs while Chet is still on the bench on his scooter could be a positive thing. You know, they could use J-Will's bigness at times when Hart's not on the floor right now.
Uses bigness.
Bigness.
He would have helped in the Bucks game.
I got some bigness to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Missed the guy. It's been a while. For a while, I was like, is he gonna miss more cumulative games than Chet? Probably not, because Chet's already missed 17. But more than I thought.
Chet's missed 17 already?
I think that's right.
He played 10 games. We're on game 27. Or if they played 27.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
What does this mean for, man, the chat is horny for Cam Johnson right now.
So am I, buddy.
Nick for that.
What?
You can't riz yourself.
What does this mean for Kenrich Williams? Like, does J-Will rotate in as the backup big now? We know Mark Daigneault doesn't, when he gives guys an opportunity, he doesn't like to give them a game or give them 10 minutes. It's a stretch. It's like 10 days. Do we see, like, how does J-Will coming back change or affect the rotation? Does somebody come out of the rotation? Does J-Will just not get opportunities? We did see that Ousmane Dieng got injured. He is now off the injury report and just hasn't got minutes. and also hasn't gone to the G League, which I think is interesting. Like, how do you guys see this working with another big back in the rotation, or not back in the rotation, available finally? And do they go away from the Kenny at the 5 look?
I think it makes Kenrich less of a necessity because they still, like, if you look at the Thunder roster, they still only have one real big man. And you saw how that could be taken advantage of in a matchup like the Bucks, who play a traditionally much larger lineup than other teams. So just having a bigger body to plug and play against any number of bigger lineup across the league is going to be helpful. And I don't know if it's going to be with Mark and with this Thunder team. It's never like a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Jay Will's back, so X player's not going to play. For all we know, he could take minutes from Isaiah Joe, like with the way this stuff works out.
Take minutes from Aaron Wiggins.
Yes. He's kind of been sliding down the minutes list there, but I don't know. I do expect him to play, but not like if you told me to guess his averages, I would not be able to because I truly have no idea.
I agree with everything you said, Silva. I think it will be. I would be surprised if he gets a DNP tomorrow, like what you were referencing, Jacob, with Oos. I think there's something to the targeted return date of this. Feels like a good chance to get him in. I don't know specifically to Silva's point, like what happens to the rotation. I think he'll get an opportunity, and to your earlier point, Jacob, I think that means he'll play a few games here, right? It's not going to be a one and done. I do think I was kind of joking because I love Wiggins, but I do think Wiggins could be you could siphon some minutes there because he's not been playing his best basketball lately. He could take some of those minutes without taking just all of Kenny's minutes or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So talking the minutes of it all, I have the last 10 games pulled up for the Thunder, and I've sorted players by minutes per game. I think this might be a good place to kind of look and see where he could siphon minutes from. The top 10 have all played in all 10 games minus AC, who only played 6, but he counts. He's making the cut. The other 3 are Dylan Jones, Adam Flagler, and Brandon Carlson. So we're not going to consider them.
No.
I want to see if you guys can get these players in order. You don't have to guess their minutes. I'll tell you their minutes, but I want to see if you guys can get them in order, and then we can talk about where the minutes for Jay Will come from. You can start whenever you want.
Starting Prairie Trivia early tonight, huh?
I mean, SGA's
number 1, 35 and a half minutes a game.
Good guess, buddy. J-Dub?
J-Dub's 2 at 32 minutes a game.
Here's where the plunge happens. Lou Dort.
Lou Dort is 4.
Damn it.
The other one should be very obvious. Number 3 should be very obvious.
Is it Hart?
Isaiah Hartenstein is 3 at 31 minutes. Lou is 4 at 29 minutes.
Okay.
Is it my guess? I kind of want to guess Kaysen.
Kaysen is 5 at 28 and a half minutes.
Joe?
Close. Joe is 7 at 19 minutes. Who's the guy we just talked about playing 20-plus minutes a game? And how they'd go up on the playoffs?
Caruso.
Caruso was 6 at 21. Joe was 7 at 19. 8 is Wiggins at 18. 9 is AJ at 14. 10 is Kenrich Williams at 13.
Look at AJ, still getting minutes.
So I could see Aaron Wiggins losing some minutes there.
Yeah.
Maybe they take a little bit of iHeart's 31 down to 29, 28.
Potentially. Yep. I think that's a really good point too, that we hadn't discussed yet. Of like, we've probably been playing iHeart more than we would if there was, another large. What did I say early? Another person with bigness.
Bigly
on the roster.
Let me see that bigness.
Don't.
It's not a phrase I've heard.
Don't
before.
say that.
Nope.
Any more J. Will thoughts? I'm excited to watch him play.
Agreed.
I hope he's got it.
What if we're just going to get weird and the first time he checks in, it's J. Will and Hart together?
I'm not against it. I'd watch it.
That's a lot of bigness.
A lot of bigness.
A lot of bigness. Damn, that's a lot of bigness.
That's so much worse.
You guys want to do some trivia?
Yes, more than
Yes.
anything.
Prairie Trivia. Look at that. We got Prairie Trivia up on the screen. Everybody here has a trivia board. Because Taylor's not here. He still hasn't got his trivia board. I've had
Taylor.
them since October. October. Do you know what was going
Unbelievable.
on in this world in October? Halloween.
Good.
Thought there was going to
answer.
be something
I
else
thought
there.
there was more to that.
I only have 2 trivia questions tonight, both created by the homie Rob in the Discord.
Love it.
Rob
Thank you,
created
Rob.
2 and said, quote, no multiple choice for Silva because he hasn't been here for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Been busy. What can I say?
Child left behind.
Yep. Child left behind. Thank you, George W.
Oh, Justin, speaking of, I got to show
What?
you a video later.
Speaking of children left behind.
No,
don't-
George, speaking of George W. Bush.
Okay.
Oh, God. I know what you're talking about.
Question number 1, trivia question. Oh, we got to pump some Prairie beers first. Anyone got a Prairie beer they're drinking right now?
I was sipping eggnog tonight.
Yeah.
Changing it up.
Last night I had a friend's Christmas party, and before I went, met up with Jacob and also bought 3 different 4-packs.
Yes. What'd you get?
Mint Condish, I think is what one is called.
Oh,
I haven't tried it yet, actually.
that sounds really
Sweet
good.
Heat I tried, which is like fruity and a little coconutty and a little spicy.
Nice.
And
Interesting.
then I got another 4th quarter, which is currently my favorite.
Dude, I want to
Nice.
try that one. We also have, I saw you were asking me about Christmas beers earlier. Jacob, can I ask you to show the people your hat? Is that too much to ask? Jacob's hat, his Prairie hat, very solid. So they have a
cool.
y'all, which is a hazy IPA, one of their signatures. This
Never
time of
drank
year,
it. Cool hat.
this is a cool hat. They have Happy Y'all-a-Days, which is a hazy IPA with Chinook, Columbus, and Simcoe hops. Their special holiday version of Y'all.
There you
That's
go.
cool.
And it's got a drawing of Eddie from Christmas Vacation and other iconic Christmas movie characters on the can.
It has a lot of iconic Christmas movie characters.
does.
It's very cool looking.
Does.
It's got Eddie. It's got Elf. It's got the kid from Home Alone,
Yep.
who I think grew up to do meth.
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't he a meth head for a while?
Well, a little while. He's doing great now, though.
What child actor isn't?
What?
Right. That's what
Let
happened.
he who has not smoked meth throw the first stone.
Anyway,
Let me get that timestamp.
All right, some
boy,
trivia
oh boy.
questions
Yes.
from Rob. Shout out Rob. Merry Christmas, Rob. And thank you for all
Indeed.
the trivia questions. Hey, speaking of Prairie, we have a giveaway.
Sorry. Thunder Chick in the chat. I was told there would be no meth. A plus.
That's insane.
We have a giveaway.
We do have a
ladies and gentlemen.
giveaway
Are we giving it away? It's Christmas time. We should do the giveaway tonight.
tonight. Sure.
Tonight.
Why not?
What should be? Well, folks, we're giving away a $50 gift card to Prairie.
Heyo.
That's a
Heyo.
lot of beer.
There's a
You
lot
can
of
get
beer.
drunk and forget about your family on Christmas Eve with this $50 gift card.
I don't think that's recommended.
I recommend it. JD, what are you doing right now?
I got the gift card right.
Oh,
Look at that. Silva froze at the
too
perfect
bad
point.
here.
All right, so we're gonna give away a Prairie gift card tonight. I have no clue how we're going to get it.
This is
I have
very
a
professional.
private chat note that says 2830. He who has smoked meth. So I'm glad that's gonna get ripped now. Okay, so we're gonna give away a Prairie gift card. So be on the lookout for that. Let's do trivia first though. Shout out Rob for the trivia question. Trivia question number 1. Isaiah Hartenstein has 9 double-doubles out of 12 games this year. Who leads the league in double-doubles? Isaiah has 9 in 12 games. Who leads the league in double-doubles? I don't like the awkward quietness for the people who listen to the podcast, so I'm going to fill the space
That's good.
with just some random noises.
Oh, so maybe not good.
Ooh.
All right,
I'm ready. I was adding an illustration to my answer.
Oh, beautiful. All right, let's see your answers. Most triple doubles for the season. Anthony Davis.
That's
says
supposed
Justin.
to be a unibrow.
Beautiful. It looks just like a unibrow. You graphic designer.
It's good.
Graphic
It's
design
minimal.
is my passion.
It's minimal.
JD says Sabonis. One of you got it right.
Oh,
You want to take a guess on who it is?
well, I think I think we've already done that.
We already did that.
The answer is Sabonis. 25
go.
double-doubles in 27 games.
It's my
Wow.
first question I've ever got right on our trivia segment.
Heyo, and it wasn't even multiple choice.
No.
Question number 2. Dyson Daniels has the most steals this season with 81, which is absurd.
It is absurd.
Absurd. Who is in second place with 53? That's absurd. One is 81, second is 53.
That's a big gap.
81? Damn.
Nick Jordan in the chat said Saboneless.
It's boneless.
Can I get Saboneless wings,
That's-
please?
I prefer Sabonin.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I want you to tell your girlfriend that after the show. Rip that one. 3250. I'm putting that in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
3250. 15.
Oh my gosh.
This is good stalling. 'Cause
Sabonin.
I can't think of an answer.
Yeah.
Hey, for what it's worth, while you guys are thinking of your
Yes.
answer and who leads the team in steals, I don't think this is inappropriate for the pod. I think we won't get canceled for this.
If you have to question it.
Friday night we were watching a movie at my parents' house. My brother was over there. My girlfriend was over there. My parents have a new TV. My brother said, "You guys got a lot of blue light. That's going to mess with your melatonin." To which I, a tired individual, responded, "That's okay. I'm already pretty white." Because I mixed up melatonin and melanin.
Yep. Nice one.
Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best
I'm
of
gonna
us.
feel really dumb if it's a Thunder player.
Show us your answers. Justin went dub, question mark. Dub. JD went with Caruso.
Can't be right. I know mine's not right.
The correct answer. Second in the league, 53 steals. The one and only Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I almost put Shea. It felt too obvious.
It did.
And I almost hit the lottery.
It's funny that we
So,
both guessed Thunder players.
Jacob had a little slip. I was thinking initially I was thinking non-Thunder. And then Jacob said, before we answer who has the most steals on the team. And I went, I don't think that was an accident.
Not an accident. Trivia question number 3.
Oh, there's more. I
You
put
said
my
there was only
whiteboard down.
two.
You did say there was only 2.
This classic teacher mentality. Keep them on their toes.
Bonus question.
Damn it.
Bonus question.
Sabonis question.
Sabonin question.
No.
I prefer Sabonin. That sounds like sex, and it also sounds like an anime.
As
And
all
I
the
don't know
best
which one I
animes do.
dislike.
Yep.
The chat is wild. Trivia question number 3.
Okay.
How are we deciding to give away this Prairie?
Oh my gosh.
Son of a bitch.
You so dumb. You are such a teacher.
Why don't
Crowdsource it, baby.
at the end of the show or right now? You
You know what? You don't got to write an answer. I got an idea. I will reveal it when we get back from this break.
Fine. I'm not going to tell you my idea.
We're back from the break. Silva, can I get some? The next segment is very Christmassy. can I get a background music Christmas banger? Connor B says I'm a horrible teacher. Connor, why don't you ask half the chat who are my former students, you bastard? Connor B, and the B is for bastard.
I don't think Connor's getting the gift card.
Connor can totally get a gift card. Okay.
How loud is this?
Chat,
Maybe
let us know if this is
slightly
too loud.
too loud, maybe.
What about now?
There you go.
That sounds good. Here's how we're going to give away this gift card. We're going to play a little game. I got a couple little Christmassy games. We're going to play a game. Chat's going to play a game. If you watch the YouTube video or you listen to the podcast, you can leave a comment or you can hit us on social media. We will choose our favorite answer. We will give away the gift card tomorrow night, pre-game, before the Wizards. We'll make the announcement.
This was going to be my idea. So we're on the same page.
Okay.
It's better than my idea.
Since this is how we're giving away the gift card, we're going to do this segment first.
Okay.
Podcast hosts as Christmas movie characters. I think the music's still a little loud, JD.
Feels like
Griff-
it got louder.
It did.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Griffin is in the chat. He said if the fellows were each a different iconic Christmas character, who would they be?
Oh.
So we are doing this, and then chat, YouTube comments, social media, at us.
Yeah.
And then that seemed inappropriate.
I didn't hear anything.
We will choose our favorite one that you guys answer, and that'll be who wins the $50 Prairie gift card. If you do not live near a Prairie, you can still win the gift card, and we can discuss how we can make that work. So there is no bias here. Okay, chat can already go to hell. All right. We got Jacob as the grandma from Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
Brutal.
If the
That's
shoe
wild.
fits.
All right,
Yep.
what are we thinking?
Taylor is Clark Griswold.
100% Taylor is Clark Griswold.
That feels like an easy
Taylor
one.
is Clark Griswold. Taylor is Clark Griswold.
And
Yes.
I say that with love as I just downed my Moosehead mug. Clark's the goat.
Can I nominate myself? As
Can we talk about Taylor for just a second?
we should. We should.
Clark Griswold is
You're really having a hard time with that one.
I'm struggling, brother. Clark Griswold is like the happiest son of a bitch I know. Also, the Chicago Bears hat he wears in that movie.
Fire.
Absolute
fire.
His Chicago Bears hat and then Russ's Blackhawks jersey, both dope.
Yeah.
And I can totally see the early scene where Clark is trying to rizz up the lingerie girl. That's Taylor.
Oh, that's definitely Taylor.
That is Taylor. Can I get a rizz sounder for that, please? Or will it override the Christmas music?
We can do whatever we want.
Wow. Multimedia empire over here.
Yep.
All right, we got Taylor as Clark Griswold.
Oh, boy.
Can I be cousin Eddie? Or is that too much?
You can, but I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
You're too much of a sweetheart.
I take that as a compliment, actually.
Yeah.
You're not white trash.
You guys are real me.
We've got some good some more good suggestions in the chat.
You bring up the chat once, Justin. You're in charge of the chat.
Connor says, I'm Marv from Home Alone.
Love it.
I'll take that.
That's good.
Honestly.
Wait, which one's Marv? Is he the one with the beanie?
No, I don't know. Don't they both wear beanies?
He's the taller one.
Taller one with curly hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Connor also says JD is Turbo Man.
Oh, I love that.
That's a good one as well.
what Turbo Man is.
What? From Jingle All the Way?
What the hell is Jingle All the Way?
Oh
What?
my gosh! What do you mean? What is Jingle All the Way? It's
I know
Arnold.
what Silva's doing tonight. Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to get a Christmas toy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not
that's
a big
awesome.
fan of it because then his neighbor's like trying to sleep with his wife.
Yeah.
It's like if there's
I
anyone's
rewatched-
wife you're wanting to sleep with, I wouldn't go with Arnold's wife.
Yeah.
I rewatched that movie last year for the first time since I was a kid. Showed it to my kids, and about 17 times I was like,
A little problematic.
"Does this movie actually suck?"
Yeah, there's a few problematic things.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole subplot of the neighbor adultery was a bit much. Smoot says Nick as the Grinch.
Which Grinch?
Oh, definitely Jim Carrey.
Yeah, probably the Jim
Carrey-
Carrey one.
Hot take: Jim Carrey Grinch, trash.
Oh,
Oh,
Horrible
not
movie.
what I thought you were gonna say.
Horrible movie.
Wow,
I like
okay.
Oh, it's garbage. I read this post the other day about this guy who watched The Grinch and then wrote his idea for a sequel to Jim Carrey's The Grinch,
yeah.
but not like wrote a sequel, like spent 8 months writing a script and then reads it to his family every Christmas.
Oh, I
Eve.
saw that too. Yes,
That's awesome.
and it was hot garbage.
Yes. Nick as Jim Carrey's The Grinch, I'm okay with.
It's pretty good. We also have Jonathan saying, "I like Taylor's Buddy the Elf."
Oh,
as
that's a good
well.
one.
That's also a good one.
TPF Recoil, Justin Chewbacca from the Star Wars
That's
holiday
awesome.
Love
special.
that.
That's
Love that.
awesome.
I will happily accept that. Poor Nick. Smoot says is Nick Scrooge.
What
Could be.
JD said earlier that gave me this idea.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
Ebenezer.
I watched Muppet Christmas Carol this afternoon.
That's a good movie.
It's a good one.
Justin, you could also be the Tom Hanks train conductor in the Polar Express.
Okay, you and Jonathan apparently on the
Hey.
same page.
Yes.
Hey, go back to mine. We haven't
And
got
then
one from you
I
yet.
was going back to Matt. Jacob is John McClane from Die Hard.
I think that's the baldness. I'm into it.
I respect that.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. That's good.
That's good.
JD is Gizmo from the Gremlins. Yikes.
Nick
Yay.
Jordan's got one. Jacob is Money Mike from Friday After Next. I'll take it.
That's incredible.
Oh boy.
George says Nick is Scrooge McDuck.
That might be accurate.
That might be accurate.
That's funny.
It's good.
And then we have a request for Justin with a Chewbacca impression.
Oh boy. My mouth might be too dry for that. Let's give it a whirl. Hold on. There's not enough moisture in there.
That's what she said. B, it sounds like you're doing a slow-mo version of the Riz sounder.
Wow, 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 wow.
All right.
Terrible.
Keep the Christmas music going. What are we doing?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, here's the basketball Christmas segment.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more.
Is it pissing anyone off in the chat that we have music playing the entire time? Let me know.
Yeah, let us know. Also, thank you for the answers. If you want to win a $50 Prairie gift card, drop your answers for Christmas movie characters, us as Christmas movie characters. Smoot says Jacob can't be from a Friday movie. He has no melatonin. That's a bar.
That is a bar.
Comment on YouTube, drop it in the live chat, hit us on social media. We'll choose a winner by tomorrow evening. We'll give you a $50 Prairie gift card. All right. The basketball segment's really easy, boys, but it's a fun one. What does each Thunder player want from Santa for Christmas? Also, you can choose what does another NBA team want from Santa for Christmas. I'll kick us off.
Okay.
The Minnesota Timberwolves
Damn it.
want Rudy Gobert to go. Well, he can't go home for Christmas because they're playing on Christmas. They want him to visit France for Christmas. And they want him to board a Malaysian Airlines flight.
I thought this was going to be Julius
How can we
Randle related.
follow that?
I'm just telling you what they want for Christmas.
I had a Timberwolves one also, and it was they want to go back in time and not vibe nuke their entire team.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yikes. Yikes in Minnesota.
Why do the Timberwolves do that every other year now? They just vibe nuke the team. Like they trade for Gobert, destroyed. Next year, pretty good. Wait 1 year, vibe nuke again. Bring in Julius Randle.
I don't care for that phrase.
I kind of like it. All right. What else we got? Thunder players, coaches, GMs, or other NBA teams. When they sit on Santa Claus's lap and they whisper in his ear, what are they wishing for?
I'm going to take the low-hanging fruit that I think the chat was ravenous for at the beginning of tonight's stream. Sam, the chat needs to calm down. The Sam Presti is sitting down on Santa Claus.
That's
speak.
I would go visit Santa Claus.
Bring me Cam Johnson, Santa Claus.
Thank you for saying it for me, Silva. Sam Presti is asking Santa Claus for Cam Johnson for this here Thunder team.
I'm prepared to turn to the Joker if he does not trade for Cam Johnson.
Oh,
Why? They don't
I don't
need
know.
him. Why is everybody so horny for Cam Johnson right now?
I think Nick started it.
Nick did start it.
It's caught a lot of steam, but I do want 4 weeks ago, Nick brought it up.
Mm-hmm. Let it be known.
It's got some legs.
Chris Vernon really made me spiral, and that's why I want Cam Johnson now.
Let it be
Don't
known.
let Chris Vernon cyberbully you.
Nick Crane wants Johnson. All right, JD, you got a Santa Claus?
I got another low-hanging fruit. I got a Santa Claus thing.
Santa Claus cake.
Chet Holmgren's asking for a hip that isn't fractured.
A titanium hip. Just
A
replace
The
titanium
it.
guy just
anyway.
wants to hoop.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He just wants to hoop.
His post on Instagram of him from Media Day just reminded me of the Wolverine meme. Buddy's just laying at home staring at pictures from Media Day.
Yeah.
Wanting to hoop. Just wants to hoop.
The chat is wild.
Yeah, it is.
I think this one is low hanging fruit.
A lot of low-hanging fruit tonight.
I know.
Yeah.
J-Dub.
It's never high-hanging.
Why didn't anyone ever talk about high-hanging fruit?
Also saying high hanging sounds like we're right at noon. We're gonna string some people up who committed crimes.
Oh.
Oh, God.
J-Dub wants some damn respect from the officials.
Yes.
That's what he wants from Santa this year.
He wants some
Yes.
trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's like when LeBron won the bubble chip and he said, "And I want my damn respect too." Just say that, J-Dub. It'll be fine. Or just start complaining all the time. Maybe that'll get you your free throws.
Yeah. But
And then
not
everyone will
too
hate you.
much.
At least you got the free throws.
Don't complain too much.
Not so free anymore.
Free throws aren't free, brother.
Not in this economy.
Nope.
All right, what else we got?
Oh boy. I was before the news that J Will was back, I was going to say J Will wants some playing time. Maybe that's still, maybe a Santa wish is coming true. Maybe we're getting that one early. I'm going to say instead, Alex Caruso, apparently the doppelganger of 2/3 of tonight's show, would like some consistent shooting. So let's get him some more one-on-one time with Chip England in practice. Let's get that shot going.
I like that.
I like it.
I will go Ousmane Dieng, speaking to the French Santa Claus, wants a change of scenery.
I had to wrap my head around.
Really?
He wants an opportunity.
Wow. Seems like a bit much.
French Santa Claus. I was under the impression that there was only one Santa Claus. And
No,
he just
there's
spoke-
one for
speaks
each
every
country.
language.
What
Nope.
is do you know what French Santa Claus's name is?
Is this a real thing?
Not Rudy Gobert. Something Noel?
Correct.
Joyous Noel?
No.
Is that a song?
Macron.
It is. No, also no.
Baguette?
It is either Père Noël or Papa Noel.
Papa Noel.
Oh.
Papa Noel.
That's 50
Give me
minutes
a new
exact.
theme, s'il vous plaît.
I have the Kings would like a swift and painless death.
Dude,
Tweet
speaking of a vibe nuke,
so bad. A tweet tonight from a Kings beat reporter, James Ham. The Kings' death. This is a tweet. Quote: "The Kings' death spiral continued Sunday night when Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers rolled into Golden One Center and flat out embarrassed the home team."
yikes.
Not good.
You got De'Aaron Fox teaming up with Clutch and then going on to Draymond's podcast and saying, I just want to make sure I'm playing for a competitive team. And things are bad.
Things are bad. It just shows like how quickly the vibe nuke can detonate.
See, you like saying it now, don't you?
They were in the Western Conference Finals like yesterday.
We're lighting the beam.
The what?
We're lighting the beam.
Oh. I did not hear beam.
Not the bean.
I was like, I don't think you should light that.
Nope.
Talking about Draymond's podcast made me think of another one. Draymond Green is asking Santa Claus for one of the mind erasers from Men in Black. Because, buddy, I ain't ever forgetting that clip of Zach Edey just bullying Draymond Green while he cries to the refs.
So
beautiful.
Bad.
Beautiful.
That loss was embarrassing.
Nasty business.
We need to get back to Thunder ones, but I have 2 league-wide ones. All right. One is the New York Knicks players are asking Santa Claus for someone to make the 8-man rotation that Tibbs will not go to. They're saying, God, please. They're praying to Santa, God, Allah,
Papa
whoever.
Noel.
Doesn't matter.
Papa Noel. Please give us another guy to eat up some of these minutes. And then along the same train as Justin, everyone in the Bay Area is asking Santa Claus to get Draymond Green some counseling.
Some more
Counseling.
I will, a theme that we've touched on a couple times. I, as a ambassador for Thunder fandom, am desperately pleading with jolly old St. Nicholas for a grisly demolition on December 29th.
I'm begging. I'm pleading.
I'm pleading.
I am asking Santa for to hear Chris Vernon cry on the podcast.
Yes. Sign me up for that.
That would heal me.
I want to see Isaiah Hartenstein getting a piggyback ride from Zach Edey after he yams on him.
Yeah.
I want to see Shea breaking Jaw's ankle monitor as he spins to the basket. I want to see Lou. Oh no, I don't want to go there. The Lou is a dirty player narrative is getting out of control. I'll just say that.
I want to see Queso towards the end of the game when the Thunder are up 15, bang a 3 with Jaw on him. And you guys know what Queso's 3-point celebration is, right?
Yes.
Pull up the shirt and show the strap on the hip with the 3. I want to see him do that to Jaw and pull it out and
Or Lou, yes. Smoot in the chat. See Lou do his quote unquote gun celebration again.
Yes. Hey, there's a chance that we, as the podcast homies, may be in attendance. We're flirting with the idea.
Tickets are expensive.
They
I
are.
know. If anybody has free tickets, they want to give the uncontested.
They
boys.
won't give you a ticket for a $50 Prairie gift card. It's
Hit
weird.
us up.
No.
If we're there and the Thunder win, whoop that trick. Coming from whatever section we're in. Absolutely.
If you see a deranged bald man in the top row of Loud City trying to
Yeah.
go whoop that trick, you'll know who it is.
Saying insane shit.
It's Alex Caruso who ran up there.
Yes.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Smoot in the chat says, don't do whoop that trick.
Oh
do
my
woof that trick
Oh,
because
no.
the dogs.
Oh, no.
Incredible. All right. What other gifts we giving out? We got to get some more Thunder players.
Lou Dort, he would like to not have mallet finger. Takes a while to heal. Still got it.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Both might have been injury related.
Might have.
Yeah, they have, JD. That's okay, though. Shay's asking Santa for the MVP.
I like that.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso, in addition to spending more time with Chip England, is asking for a place to store all his money to with that brand new contract.
Yeah.
Talk about Scrooge McDuck.
That's right. He wants it all in gold coins in a locked vault with a diving board, which seems incredibly painful.
Hey, I would do it if I had that much
It's
money.
worth the concussion. I'm sure.
Break all your bones.
Buy new bones.
What does Hartenstein want for Christmas from
his-
the
for his-
jolly fella?
For his another injury one, for his eyebrow scar to finally heal.
No, that's got to stay. That's hard.
He should get that tattooed on.
Yeah.
Hartenstein probably wants a break. Like 31 minutes a night. Like he wants another center.
Yeah.
It's like when a
Some
little
help.
kid's like, I want a little brother. Like Hart's like, anyone?
I don't know
please?
how I feel about this one in the chat, boys.
I'm not reading that out loud.
JD, do us
Matt-
the honors.
Matt Noonan says, iHeart is asking Santa to change his name to, quote, Girth Brooks, end quote, as he assimilates to Oklahoma culture.
No comment.
No
Yeah.
I
comment.
think Serge Ibaka owns that nickname.
Jesus Christ, Justin.
That's a Thunder fandom deep cut.
Ugh.
The infancies of Twitter. Oh boy.
We did talk about Johnson earlier.
Stop
You did.
lighting the bean.
Oh, God.
Well, live shows were both the best and the worst idea we've ever
I
had.
agree.
Yeah.
This especially right before Christmas.
Any other gifts we're giving away? We're not giving away. We're asking Santa.
But are we Santa now in this scenario?
Look at me. I am
Dylan-
the Santa now.
Dylan Jones is probably asking for a healthy stint on the Oklahoma City Blue, or maybe Mark Daignault is asking for that on his behalf. That's the best advertisement for the Patreon ever.
yeah.
You guys are talking like this is a Patreon pod.
Yeah. Look,
Gri-
hey,
Griffin's-
we're almost on holiday break.
Griffin's comment above that is just unhinged. that's
I didn't read that
that's
one.
Justin's cup of tea right
Nope.
Yeah, that's insane.
How dare you?
there. You guys have any hot Santa Claus takes before we do some predictions and get out of
I'm
here?
glad you said
I don't-
takes.
I don't think he's particularly hot.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to give takes on Santa Claus?
I think there's a different Santa for each country.
Well,
I think
he
it's
has
just
a
one
different
highly
name.
skilled. It's just one
Yeah.
highly skilled individual,
Absolutely, it is.
but everyone just calls him something different.
Yeah, Papa Noel. I might adopt that one. It rolls off the tongue.
Papa Noel.
Interesting.
Papa Noel.
Any other Santa Claus takes?
Who has takes on
has takes on
Santa
Santa?
Claus?
Here's my favorite Santa Claus meme.
I can't
That's
read
insane.
that.
Why that's
It
such
says, "Sir, Santa has left the North Pole."
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Do you think Santa has diabetes?
He has to.
I mean, it seems unhealthy.
Brother just bleeds sugar.
One time when I was a child, I went through a phase where I was very into putting food coloring into my milk. And I thought, you know who else would probably love this? Santa. So I put blue milk out for Santa Claus. And I had one thing at the top of my list that year. I wanted a TV, like a little, 20-inch tube TV with the little VCR underneath it.
Mhm.
Wanted that more than anything. Opened all the presents, nada, no dice. And then my dad said, "Hey, why don't you go look on the porch? I think I saw something out there." And there was a TV, and the first words out of my mouth was the blue milk. I knew it. So,
awesome.
kids, if
That's
you're listening to this, just
Make
drop
blue
some red 40 in Santa's milk and see what happens.
Isn't that like poisonous?
It's not good, I don't think.
I don't know.
It probably explains a lot.
Santa's immortal, so
Correct.
I don't have it. This is not a take, more a recommendation. Okay, really quickly. That's insane, Thunder Chick. Everyone's favorite Christmas movie
Ooh.
around the table, quickly.
Christmas Vacation.
It's a tie between Christmas Vacation and Klaus.
Oh, Klaus, way up there. I watched that today.
Never
Dude.
seen Klaus.
It's a good one.
So good.
The animated
so
one?
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good.
Mine, bit of a hipster pick. Newer movie. The Holdovers.
Holdovers. I
Haven't
knew
watched
it
it.
before you said it.
Haven't
Yeah.
watched it.
It's a
I
good
love
one.
it.
I also
It
like
is a hipster pick.
Yeah.
today we watched the 1964 stop animation Rudolph the
Rudolph?
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Reindeer?
The red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I enjoy that movie.
It's a good one. That and Charlie Brown Christmas are very far
it's
up
a
there
little
on my list.
misogynist.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
kind
lot of
hateful.
bullying.
There's a lot of bullying. Santa Claus doesn't give a shit about Rudolph until
No, he does not.
until he can benefit from his disability, and then he exploits him.
Yeah. That feels right.
The fat bastard.
How
I
dare you.
need the Stephen A. Smith sounder right now, JD.
I don't actually have it. Give it a sit.
All right, let's do some predictions and get out of here. Does that sound good?
Sounds excellent.
I'd like to keep waiting for Silva to make that sound.
Nick and Taylor, at some point you'll listen to this podcast. I need your predictions.
Are we sure they will listen to this podcast?
No.
We are not. Nick won't. We know Nick won't. Has Nick ever listened to one of our own podcasts?
He does. Nick tunes in live a lot. He's probably
That
not
is-
doing
that is
that now from the Cowboys game, but
Speaking of Nick, here are the updated standings for the predictions.
yes.
In last place, Justin Peabody, 15 points.
Thanks. I love
In
it.
second to last place, Nick Crane, 16 points.
So good.
Right in the middle, Taylor Peterson, 25 points. Justin, brother, you might be cooked.
I've been cooked since like week 2.
In second place, JD, 26 points. In first place, me, 27 points. Game 1 comes tomorrow evening. What are you laughing at?
You missed it.
You
Too
missed
late.
it.
Sorry.
Chat saw it.
Am I getting bullied on the
Who?
on the pod?
No.
I don't
Somebody will
believe
probably
you.
screenshot it.
Did I get a middle
New
finger?
reaction Silva just dropped.
Did I get a middle finger?
Who? What?
Maybe.
Can I get an alligator sounder?
Someone's mailed a baby alligator to me, ex-wife.
I also pulled this one, but it's kind of there's like people talking in it, so it's not the most ideal. But
This cup
Um,
means something to me, man.
I love that one. Game number 1, Thunder
Yes.
back home, taking on the Washington Wizards tomorrow night, 7 p.m. JD, what happens in Paycom?
W with a money ball.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Justin,
W with a money ball.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
give me a W with a money ball.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
The day after Christmas, also known as Boxing Day. Why do they call it Boxing Day? Are you boxing things up or are you boxing somebody?
It's giving presents in boxes.
No. Why don't we have a bagging day?
No comment.
Okay. On Boxing Day, the Thunder take on the Indiana Pacers in Indianapolis, 6 p.m. JD, what happens in Indiana?
A W.
Justin?
I've got to start taking some more swings, and I'm either going to get worse or I'm going to make some headway.
Swings on Boxing Day. I love it.
Swings, taking the L in Indiana.
Okay. I think
I do
your better
respect the
bet is
strategy,
just to
Justin.
take a W for every game.
I had that thought about a month ago, and look at me now.
Saturday, the Thunder are at, I gotta give my prediction.
Yeah, easy.
When. Saturday, the Thunder take on the Charlotte Hornets at 5 p.m. in Charlotte. Justin,
Win.
JD,
Win.
me, win. Sunday night, a Sega Baba.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Why is it a Sega Bob? I didn't
It's a
realize that.
Sega Baba. They are on a flight from Charlotte to Oklahoma City. It is a 6 p.m. tip. JD, what happens Sunday night in Paycom? Week from tonight.
I'm gonna choose an L.
Oh, brother, you can't manifest this. Justin, what do you got?
L.
Oh, gentlemen,
I didn't know it was a Sega Baba.
whoop that trick. Give me a
I'm
dub.
I'm gonna be praying for
Love
the
it.
dub.
Oh, absolutely.
My
No
mother
question.
says that Boxing Day is the day in Europe when you box up your Christmas decorations.
Oh,
Why are we celebrating European holidays?
I think Canada does Boxing Day as well.
I was about to say something about Europe. I'm going to hold that comment till the pod's over.
It's probably good.
You can hear it on a Patreon pod coming. your
Nick
way.
Jordan says Boxing Day is the Canadian holiday where they give to the less fortunate. I think
Oh.
Nick Jordan and your mom should have a fist fight. See who's
Wow.
right for Boxing Day. For
I don't like-
Boxing Day.
I don't like either of those holidays.
I will say, here's my holiday fun fact.
Oh,
Did you know Christmas Day is day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas?
What the hell?
Not
Why?
day 12.
Why?
It is day 1. It's just the beginning, fellas.
that means Christmas goes through like early January?
January 6th, in fact.
Hey,
I always thought it was the
I
days
love that
leading
day.
up to Christmas, and the 12th day was the 25th.
Right? No. It is day 1. So forget Boxing Day. Keep the Christmas decorations out. You got 12 more days.
Guess what? New Year's, still celebrating Christmas.
That's right. This is at least the justification that I share with my wife every year when she's like, should we take down the Christmas stuff today? And I say, no, it's only day 4.
You sing the song?
You're getting a partridge in a pear tree.
As we leave, gentlemen, few programming notes. Taylor, JD, you can play the outro music. Taylor will be on the post game tomorrow after the Thunder take on the Washington Wizards. We will not have a post game Saturday. We will be here Sunday after the Grizzlies game. No Wednesday show, obviously. We're not potting on Christmas. So just so somebody might podcast on Thursday. I don't know. As we leave, why are the comments the way they are?
I don't know.
As we leave, since this is the last pre-Christmas pod, I have a question.
Oh,
We already asked favorite Christmas movie. Favorite, least favorite Christmas song. Go.
Wait, both?
I want both.
Oh. Wow. That's tough. Favorite is, at the moment, I'm really loving some Run Run Rudolph by Chuck Berry.
Okay.
It's a banger. Mostly because my kids get hyped to that one. Least favorite is any rendition of Blue Christmas. Blue Christmas sucks.
Okay.
That's respectable. My favorite is the Wham Christmas song. Whatever the hell it's called.
Last
What is it?
Christmas.
That one. That's my favorite. My least favorite is the really, really sad one about the kid's mom dying. on
Christmas shoes. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's actually the correct
I just
answer.
learned of Christmas shoes the other night.
Yeah.
My favorite. Oh,
Supposed to
I
be a
don't know
joyous
if I have a
holiday.
favorite. You give me anything from Nat King Cole, it's just a banger.
Yeah. Go.
Least favorite. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Not a fan
I like that
of.
one.
Oh, okay, you weirdo. You like trapping women at your home?
Hey, let me. I'll drop you a link. There's a version where the gender roles are reversed. Try that on for size and see how it makes you feel.
Still don't like it.
Fine.
Hey,
Vibe nuke.
Vibe Nuke. Happy holidays to everybody. Thank you all so much for just all the love over the year, listening to the podcast, engaging with us. We've had a blast. If you're looking for a gift, wow, Connor. If you're looking for a gift for that special someone in your life this holiday season, get them a Patreon sub.
Oh my gosh.
No, but really, we hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Enjoy your time with friends and family. You don't got to watch the Thunder on Christmas Day because the league is out to get us. We will talk to you again tomorrow. Taylor will talk to you again tomorrow. So get ready for an hour-long post game over the Washington Wizards. Until then, have a great holiday and Thunder up.